so much fun to be in these games, and I said it to you after the Sal game, I mean it. They're just great games, great energy. St. Joe, you got to give them a lot of credit in this environment to just hang and just battle. Sometimes what makes you good is playing against a great opponent. You know, you learn from a great opponent, and I just thought they had a lot of guts all the way through. They wouldn't go away. And, it was a very good win for us, a very good win. I think we learned a lot in this game.
Jay, I guess your thoughts on James just coming up and taking a break?
I think this is the third time he's done that this year. Can't remember the games, but I just know he's done it a lot already. And the kid's got guts, man. He really does. And he does all the little things for our team. He's a leader for our team. He's got a lot of guts, man. We love having him on our side.
How badly do you think you guys needed a big emotional victory like this?
Well, I really spent a lot of time talking with the guys that we got to look at this as the next game, because we just got so much. We got so much to learn. You know, I thought we made some progress after the Temple game playing Penn. I didn't want to lose it if we, you know. I just think St. Joe's was really good. I think they were capable of coming in here and making a lot of shots and beating us. They were capable, definitely. And so I just didn't want them to think we have to keep a different progression. I know what fans want, and fans deserve it, but we got to keep a progression and just get better and better and better. So we didn't really look at it that way. When it's over, yes, it was a nice win, big win, and we're going to learn a lot from it.
Jay, you lost two. For a while, you never lost games here, and you lost 2 straight here. I mean, was it important just maybe the kid's psyche to get a game in your own building?
You know what, Mike? It is. When it's over, it is. And you're right, but I would not have talked about it, and I won't talk about it. I'll answer your question honestly, but we're on a different path, man. We got a lot of work to do, and we can't get too high, too low after games this early in the season. We got to keep getting better. I do think we got a lot better tonight. That's what I'm excited about. 13 turnovers for us guys. You know, some of you lucky you didn't get hit on the sideline with something like pass. I think that's big for us. Somebody else, John Chaney, would be going crazy right now. Us, 13 turnovers, we're really happy.
Speaking of going crazy, Jay, what did you say off the
you know, just sometimes in a game you see 2 fouls called against you, not called against you, and then the next foul you do the same thing and they call foul, and that sets you off. But you know, that's what it was. Those guys all good refs. They do a great job. They know.
Jay, were you aware of what Halil did and how it kind of got the crowd into the game?
What did, Mike?
When Halil made the gesture.
You know what, man? I missed the whole thing, and the ref came to me and said, "We can't do anything about it." I didn't even know what he was talking about. I missed the whole thing. I knew something happened because I heard the crowd. So, you know, I didn't. We got a timeout, right? So we were talking on our timeout. I really didn't know about it. And then I asked later. I just said, "We don't know what happened." So I really wasn't. You think that got the crowd going?
It seemed like it did.
Really?
Phil said it seemed like it got a little more raucous after that.
Really? We try not to pay attention to that, to the crowd, so I think we did a pretty good job.
Jay, your team's down 5, 2 minutes to go, and they make all the plays coming down the stretch, which probably hasn't been the case a lot lately.
Yeah. You know, you can talk about those situations all you want to your team, but until you do it together, you know, you don't have anything to build on. So that's why I said we needed to go through a game like this. I thought, to that point, down 5, I thought we played pretty well for us, where we are right now. And I was going to evaluate us on that, but the execution, the guts down the stretch for this team is something we need to do because we haven't been good at it. So that was really big for us and something we could build on.
Coach, I noticed there's a lot of entry passes into the post. A lot of the offense was kind of flowing around that today. How important is that going forward? A lot of good ball movement.
Yeah, I agree, and I thought I thought our forwards did a good job of getting each other the ball, and they took some of the pressure off. Their guards are quick, and they got in our guards, and when people do that, we got to take the isolations in the post. I thought we did a good job of it.
James, take us through that final shot. Why do you seem to be the guy that gets the ball in that situation?
Coach called the play in the huddle, and I was actually the last look on the play, and he puts me in great position to do what I do best. And we all have the same philosophy, shooting my 6 in the street. I mean, I was in 2 for 6, so step up.
Who's the first one?
Top ball from New York.
What's it like to be able to step up and that's the most, you know you can do it and didn't do it. How much of a feeling is that for you?
It's a big feeling, but like Coach always says, the highs can't be too high, the lows can't be too low. We had to get it down on the other end, and I was worried about getting back.
James, did you see Halil's gesture, and did you notice anything out of that in terms of?
I mean, I did, but we used the term attitude. I can't control what he does, so it was next play for me.
Did you notice that kind of flustering him? I mean, he's got to miss 2 free throws down the stretch, and then also at the end turns it over on the inbounds, bounces it right back off.
I mean, he seemed a little bothered during the game. The ref had came to him at the free throw line one time while he was shooting, told him, "Don't worry about the crowd, don't say nothing," and he just continued to let it get to him. He didn't have the best attitude.
JayVaughn, how big of a win is this? Granted, what this team's been through. I mean, we've had tough losses at home, and you guys are still obviously finding your way.
I think it was a good victory because we showed each other that we could come together and play great defense. We were struggling a little bit, but at the end we did what we had to do. We used the word attitude, and we got the W at the end.
Okay, they didn't even really get a playoff. I mean, they called 2 timeouts in that last possession. And then, of course, the turnover at the end there. How impressed were you with your team's defense?
That was big. You know, that's what JayVaugh's talking about. You know, same situation in the LaSalle game. We didn't execute defensively. You know, we made a mistake. They made a great play. So, you know, we talked about that, but you got to go do it in a game. So for us, that's big. If you're a team that's won, you know, coming off a 25-win season, and you do that, you expect that. For us right now, that was important for us. That's part of our building process, and you got to do it. You got to get it done. And in that situation, there was a lot of little things the guys did there, communicating on screens. It was really important. It was really good execution on their part.
Anything else? Coach, one last question. Can you expand on what Ochefu and Ash Kubu give to you? They've had huge games. Ash had 2 huge games.
Yep. First of all, great energy. I mean, those guys play hard. Both of them on our team play really hard. And Ash, you know, Ash came in tonight, gave us great energy defensively on the glass in short stints, and drove the ball. So he's been great. And Mook's our leader. You know, Mook's our guy. He's been around. He's been in big games. He's a big body that you don't see what he does a lot. A lot of times he doesn't come up with stats, but he's a big body. He knocks people around. He clears the room for us to rebound. So those 2 are very important to us.
What about Ochefu?
Oh, I'm sorry. I got so many Africans. You said Ochefu. I was thinking Yaru. You know what? Daniel Ochefu had 2 fouls in the first half and dove on a loose ball and got his 3rd foul. I think that says it all. You know, he's saying whatever it takes. I'm going to give you whatever it takes. I love that kid. He's going to be a hell of a player. And I apologize for mixing him up with Mook.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.